There's many fans on here that want to know about the power bomb you took when you were playing one of the hoes, because they say it looked really devastating and realistic.
Okay, so I was a Godfather hoe, and Godfather, they had to throw one of the girls, me or Mandy, myself or Mandy, and I was like, I go to wrestling school, throw me through a table, which I didn't know was going to take me off TV, and they were sick, they were scared that I wasn't going to break the table, and I'm like, wait, Spike goes to the table, Spike Dudley. I think we weigh the same. I was like 160, 155. And I was like, I think I can break the table. It's a real table. And they said, just make sure she breaks the table. And he threw me up, and with all his might, he still, every time I see him at an appearance, I just want to say sorry for that power bomb. And I remember coming back and I sold it. Like, I did not move. And they were asking me, are you okay? I didn't talk because I was selling it. I just didn't want, I was so green. I was such a rookie. And I was like, I don't want to get in trouble for not selling. And came back, and the Undertaker I told Godfather, does she owe you money or something? And of course, after taking that big, huge bump in my career, right? I wanted to go out and celebrate. And they're like, oh no, you don't show your face. And I was like, whoa, this is not like a movie where, Tom Cruise isn't playing another character and you could go out and celebrate. This is old school mentality where you sell it. And I was in neck brace. And it took me off TV for a while, like a year or so. And that's when I was in OVW. And I'm like, I shouldn't have volunteered going through the table. But then I came back as a legit wrestler. I'm glad they waited so long. I got teased a lot by Danny Davis goes, hey, Lisa, you need to go home and pack. You got called up to TV. And everybody's like, yay, like everybody in class, oh my gosh. And I come back an hour later, or 2 hours later, and they're like, what are you doing? And I go, they changed their mind. It happened to me a lot, but I'm glad that they changed their mind because it was meant to be. You know what I mean? They had different characters in mind for me, like a Valley girl, because I'm a California girl, but I don't look like a Valley girl, like the stereotypical bleach blonde, and totally, even though I talk like that, but I'm glad they waited, because you're never ready. When you get the call up, you still feel green. You feel so green. And the pressure of they invested 3 years of me going, moving. I was getting paid to train, not very much, wasn't wealthy. But I thought I was being tested, but I'm glad they waited, because I wouldn't have been ready. If they brought me up a year into it, I would have been the shits, excuse my language, but I would have been terrible, and even though right now, still, when I watch my matches, I'm not happy with my matches. I'm too critical. I'm like, oh man, that clothesline sucked, but that's how you get your craft better. You know what I mean?
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.